Oh, well, kia ora and welcome to another segment in the Drive Time Show, an interview on this fabulous part of technology. Lockdown is a little bit different to last lockdown in the case that we're able to use this streaming platform to chat to other people. And I just want to welcome Lauren. Kia ora, Lauren. Welcome to the show.
Kia ora. Thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome. Hey, I love your background. It's beautiful.
Quite helpful for video calls.
Yes, totally. Better than my boring background. Hey, but thank you so much for joining me today, Lauren. You are part of Zeal here
Yeah.
in Ngāmotu, and I went to an event a few months back at Zeal. It was the Real Talk kaupapa, and it was amazing. It was so cool,
Cool.
and I was
That was
just so
awesome.
it was awesome. It was so awesome. And it was really cool in the break, in the intermission, to come out the front. And there was all this rangatahi, all this youth. It was like, wow. And they're so friendly.
Yep. They love it. They're invited to participate when we have events at Zeal, and it's good experience for them in working with the community and learning how to interact, serving. So and they're always really willing as well. We're so lucky to have these amazing young people who want to join in. It's so cool.
That is so cool. And they were so friendly too. Like, I was talking to them on the break and I said, oh, so, like, they were telling me all about Zeal and what they do. And I thought, oh, wow, what a cool space. Just such a cool space.
They're so proud of it as well. And so because they take real pride in it, they put in that much more effort, and just their energy, like you say, you can just feel it. They
Yeah.
radiate just this pride and a sense of real belonging. Like, it's fun.
It is whānau, you're right. Oh, cool. So what's your role at Zeal?
So I'm the programs coordinator, which means that I oversee all the programs that Zeal Taranaki delivers. And we've got a barista training program, which is run term by term. And that
Cool.
includes not only our young people that come into Zeal every afternoon, our core crew, but we're also delivering it to our alt ed students as well, because we've got an alt ed alternative education
Oh,
centre
wow. Yeah.
within the Zeal building, so they get to experience what barista training is as well. And we're also delivering it to the activity centre this term. Well, while we're in lockdown, not so much, but they come in for a session a week and they get to engage with us. They get to learn how to make coffee. So it's all about using the machine, how to clean it, how coffee is made, where coffee comes from, all the different kinds of coffee, how to do the milk, and then actually serving it to the staff and their peers as well. So we're really lucky. That's one of our biggest ones. We also have a live music program, which has just started with
Wow.
Ryan, and it's so cool. We haven't been able to deliver music for a while now, but having him on board means that we can reach young people who not only have an interest in music but just really enjoy it
Yeah.
as well. And so that's amazing. And then this term I launched a new program which I've written and developed called the Hawara Project, and it's a wellbeing program which
Beautiful.
goes every week of the term, and it's covering things like resilience and brain development, well-being, communication, healthy relationships, self-management, all those things that help to build confidence and self-esteem and a sense of wellness within our rangatahi. So it's really, really important for them to be able to inform themselves but also be in charge of their own well-being, because a
Totally.
lot of them, they don't get those sorts of skills at home, and so having a place like Zeal where they can do that is, we're really lucky to be able to deliver it to them.
That's amazing. What
Yeah.
a cool course that you've launched. That sounds fabulous.
I'm so excited about it. I have a social work background, and so a lot of that is
Right.
by that holistic approach to well-being.
Yes.
But being able to deliver it in this way just is so cool, because it's not about who has access to what service. It's made available to anyone, and they can join in whenever they like.
That's amazing. I love it. And I love how you're talking about, well-being, especially during this time with lockdown. I mean, we're coming out of level 4 this evening, but still it's a pretty hectic time, especially for our rangatahi that are in lockdown at the moment.
Absolutely. And it's not only about them interacting with their peers or going to school, but it's also really important for their brain development as well, being able to have social connection and that real sense of belonging. And when we cut them off like that, I think, as adults, we struggle enough as it is. But young people, they really feel it a lot. Yeah, it's been such a like a learning curve. Like you and I talked about how we have to learn technology to keep up. But we made the decision last week that, we have these programs to deliver and our young people do need them. What are we going to do to keep up and make sure that just because we're in lockdown doesn't mean they should miss out? So
that's right. Yeah. That's right. Love it. Oh, that's so cool. And being locked down, what are you guys doing to what are the great things happening at Zeal during, level 3, should I say? Yeah. See, we're on our last day of level 4.
So things won't really change for us much. The whole team is working from home, but because we're using online platforms, we're still able to operate as we would if we were at Zeal. That in-person element is missing, but we've got all our programs running every afternoon at 4 p.m. They can go online. They can get the link, go online to whichever platform is being used that day. Sometimes it's been Discord, sometimes it's Zoom, and they can participate in activities. And sometimes it's just about talking. It's about hanging out. And other times it's actually about having fun, doing challenges, playing games. This afternoon, Hangs are doing a drawing challenge. And so
cool.
The requirement is a piece of paper and some pencils. So it's just about meeting, connecting with them where they're at in a way that is familiar and accessible to them, and ensuring that they still get to have connection and maintain the essentials of what Zeal gives them.
Beautiful. And it's so important to have these kind of things going. And I love that idea of, a drawing, because that's things that people can access from home quite easily, and I think that's such a cool, just keeping it real simple, really cool.
Yep. And we follow their lead. There have been times last week where Hangs were on and the plan was to do something and all they really needed to do was talk. So if we're going by what they need more than anything, nothing is forced on them.
Good.
This is about them. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And we love it. We get so much out of it too, because we are missing connecting with them as well. We all need connection, and being able to do that with them is really important for us as well.
That's right. Now, in normal circumstances, when we're not in lockdown, where you guys are based at the old Mayfair, is that correct?
Yep. So we're in the Mayfair building, and then something's happening all the time. Our alternative education runs from 9 till 3, Monday to Friday, and so there's a group of young people who mainstream schooling doesn't work for them, and so they come and they hang out. They do their schoolwork, they get life experience, they get work experience as well. There's a whole lot of really awesome projects that they're doing at the moment. And then in the afternoons, we've got the Hangs. And so we've always got youth workers on site as well. So when they come in, like the young people who are at school, when they come in after school, there is always a number of youth workers around. So they can socialise and meet with their peers, just hang out, or they can participate in activities which youth workers oversee. And so those are Tuesday to Friday from 3:30 onwards. Outside of lockdown, of course.
Yes, of course. And does this cost our rangatahi? Oh,
Everything that
beautiful.
we deliver, everything we offer at Zeal Taranaki is free. There are no costs. And
Wow.
the reason for that is that we've got some really amazing funders who support us and really, really believe in what Zeal does, that their support, their funding enables us to deliver things without a charge on them. And unfortunately, that's not the case for all Zeals, but in Taranaki, that's what we believe in.
That's awesome. I love it. It's so cool. What a great place for rangatahi to come and hang out in, like the old Mayfair. It's so cool there. It's got this cool, big, huge space that I didn't even realize, with the stage and everything like that. And cool that they're able to learn how to use a coffee machine. But barista work is such an amazing skill for any young person. Oh wow, you guys are doing such cool things. So how can our rangatahi up there follow you guys as if they're wanting to get involved?
So we're really active on social media, and they can find us online. So it's just Zeal Taranaki on Facebook.
Cool.
And we're also on Instagram as well. We're constantly putting things in our feeds and our live stories, just to update everybody what we're at. And sometimes it's just about sharing what the staff are doing as well.
That's
so
cool.
yeah, we try to be really, really active to make sure that we're still we let them know that we're there, and we're supporting them. Yeah.
Fabulous. Hey, it's been so awesome chatting with you today, Lauren, and thank you so much for sharing what you guys get up to at Zeal. Beautiful mahi, just amazing, and all the very best with the rest of your lockdown.
Thank you. You too.